Hello and welcome back to Rogue Danger Cat Plays Tears of the Kingdom. So we're trying to get the tears. I was having trouble finding where this one was, actually, if I remember correctly. Because you just can't see squat over here. I pulled up the interactive map, so that should help us. Wait, so where am I standing? I am... Oh, of course, it's not unlocked. Hold on, let me, I think it's this one, right? No, it's this one. Okay, so it's to my left. Oh, wait. Wait, is that the Skyview Tower accessible? Maybe. Because honestly, that would make it just easier. Man, imagine doing like a gimmick playthrough where you just don't unlock the map. I feel like that'd be impossible. Ooh, is that a blue Lizalfo? I'll remember you. Oh, there! No, it's right here! Oh man, I was on the platform I needed to be. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me, just dropping in. And I also have to get my stamina up. Which I think I can just transfer hearts over for that. I've been meaning to do that, I just haven't done it. There you are. Found you. Link just shoves his head in there. Cutscene time.
As I thought. This is not the world I know.
She's
A
like,
time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her.
she just punches
As
him in
well
the
as my
arm like
time
really
power.
hard.
Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle, hmm?
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
I wish they would like show more of the castle, like the ancient castle from Legend. Because I'm curious what it'll look like. Because I'm assuming the castle's been destroyed, moved, and like kind of touted around all of Hyrule over the millennia. I don't know if it's actual millennia, but a long time. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Jumped out at me. Okay, so now we need to. Where's the album? Okay, so so that was. We need to find the switch. Yep. Who took this picture? It's terrible. Hold on. Stop. Okay, it's over by Deathmon. The thing that's vaguely Switch-like. Go over to that section in a minute. My controller is being funky. There we go. Right. So it will be in those trees right there. Geronimo! I was worried this is going to take forever, but we're actually going to be kind of plowing through these. Which is good. We can finish up Zelda and then play other things. I don't kind of know what I want to like keep playing. I know I got to keep doing Resident Evil, but I feel like that game doesn't, or that game series doesn't really start getting good till like 5 or 6. So it's gonna be a grind. But there's Armored Core we could do maybe a playthrough of. Maybe not. That'd be like a stream game. Starfield came out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe leave a comment of games you'd like to see like actual like YouTube playthroughs of instead of just streams. Because I am running a blank. I'll have to like work on a list and add whatever you guys come up with, and then you can go from there. Oh, I forgot to change the temperature in my house. My bill's gonna be really high.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
She just hands it over the Butterfingers McGee
So you
over
really
there.
believe
He
my
just drops
story?
it.
That I came from the future.
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Every time I think about like watching these memories, I think about like how how Hyrule Kingdom persisted beyond what like like what pretty much happens right after like this game, like in the past. Because if the hero's aspect, which is that weird Zonai looking Link, is the son of Rauru and Sonia, because that would like be the only way to explain why he looks like that. He's like half Zonai, half human. Does that mean they don't, when they have a child, they don't, like the royal family going forward, when they have a child, their family, like it's not always Zelda, like it could be a male, and that male would be Link, and then like the roles could be reversed, where Link, the hero, but then she wouldn't, it wouldn't be she wouldn't be Princess Zelda though. Like, I wonder if it would be like the roles would be reversed, where it'd be Prince Link and the hero Zelda. I don't know. It's really interesting to think about, and I really hope. I have a feeling they're gonna make a third game. I feel like this is a trilogy. Anyways, let's figure out where, before I babble on. I only got 2 brain cells. I can't talk and work the game at the same time. Okay, we want the whatever that thing is. It looks like a pile of poop. I think it's a castle. It's the same thing. That's gonna be pile of poop is wait. Wait, what is that? Or is it the lizard thing? Hold on. It's okay, so it is the weird looking fish thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be I'm messing everything up. Pay no mind to me, I'm dumb. That's gonna be over in the Forashri. Oh, that's on the Great Plateau. Right? No, it's not. I was wrong. It is going to be right by that pond. Ugh. over here. Wait, yes, right here. In the woods. But yeah, because there's a whole chunk of this story that has not been talked about in the game. They've talked about the like the after the calamity, which is Breath of the Wild, where Calamity Ganon destroys Hyrule and everything, and they talk about the hero aspect, or the hero stopping him, and he looks, he's got the red hair, the green skin. And then this game, which talks about before that, the very beginning. So there's a whole middle chunk of this story that just hasn't been talked about yet. Oh no, I've messed up. And that is honestly what I'm kind of most curious about. The in-between part. Yeah, just get your brain thinking. Like what was the kingdom like back then? When was the battle with the Calamity Ganon? Because they make it sound like it was forever ago, like 10,000. I think they say it's like 10,000 years ago, but the stuff that happens between like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess, that's only like 100 or 200 years in Zelda time. So it would have had to, yeah. So it's like the timeline. It's just. It's so hard. It's so weird because it can either fall after Twilight Princess, and then there's a 10,000 year gap between Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild, or it happens 10,000 years before all that, or the whole Zelda timeline happens in a span of 10,000 years. Is that the thing? Nope. Because if you try and clump up, I mean, granted there's different timelines, but if you try and clump up one timeline in 10,000 years, I feel like it'd be very crowded, and you wouldn't really have a lot of space for for I'm trying to think of the word, it's like a buffer, so you can have a little bit of mystery in between games, like why the castle moved and why all this stuff happened. Like why Twilight Princess looks so much different than Ocarina of Time, even though it only is 200 years. So I feel like the Zelda timeline is actually, like, it's stretched out way longer than 10,000 years. But yeah, I'm just really hoping to make a third game, which I feel like they have to. I should watch some of the Zelda lore people and see what they think. See if they're talking about like the whole central, like the middle of the story that's just missing. Wait, is this the right place? Oh yeah, it's a Molduga. It's not a fish. Because I mean, look, even 10,000 years ago, this Hyrule still looks pretty
Hyrule will bow down
crummy.
before me.
Because this has to take place after Skyward Sword.
Molduga are approaching our position.
It's more than we thought. It's a swarm.
These Hylians look very feral with their like half tunics.
There are so many of them. But why would they?
Well, not half tunics. They're like no, I think it would be a tunic. Oh boy. Sonya's like, watch this. This is awesome.
wiped out all the Molduga.
How is that possible?
This poor Molduga, look at him.
So brute force will not be enough.
Oh. Him and his eagle
Secret
vision.
Stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
Oh yeah, and the other Zonai. I completely forgot about them. When they talk about the draconification, they have to talk about like the elemental dragons that exist in Breath of the Wild already, because they have to be Zonai. They have to be three they have to be three Zonai that ate those stones for some reason. And there's a whole other aspect there they could like reach on, like maybe they turn into dragons to help fight, or to help the heroes aspect Link, or the that hero fight Calamity Ganon. I always do that. Okay. So we want the man kneeling. He is located over in... Oh, he's in the Gerudo Highlands. That's right. Okay. Oh, man. I always mess that up. He should be here. Because I saw a really cool fan art of what those Zonai would look like. Farosh, its name's not Nairu, but it's the other ones. But yeah, just and I guess that technically, they could only exist in a flashback because the Zonai disappear way before this game, and way before even Skyward Sword, I'm guessing. Or no, after. Yeah, this is so much. Like this new these two new games, maybe trilogy, really just kind of destroyed the timeline. Because those Zonai can't exist before Skyward Sword. But there's also the Farosh region, unless they retcon some things. Which I feel like they're going to have to retcon some things. What is that down there? That glowy thing? Oh, it's the little, like halfway point. Man, if they make a third game, I really hope they like go back to the kind of like the standard Zelda formula with the temples. I mean, they're kind of like brushing, like they're easing into it. I feel like with this game. What? I hear a shooting star. Where is it? There it is. Like they're easing into it with this game, but I hope they just go all out. You know, like all the temples, water temple, spirit temple, like what's it's not darkness temple. What's it called? But you know what I mean. And I kind of hope they make the game more like, like a little bit more like difficult with like some more epic boss battles, like the Kolgar. I can't pronounce his name, Kolgaria or Kolgara, whatever its name is, because that battle is awesome. But we'll just have to see what they do. Which. I wonder if they would not. I wonder how long did it take them to announce Tears of the Kingdom before after Breath of the Wild?
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom. To serve it faithfully.
It's a lie.
A
Don't do
welcome
it.
appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most
I wonder
impressive.
how long Zonai live for, because he says like they say like,
It is
oh, the Zonai they
unfortunate that
disappeared
the noble Zonai
like,
no
a
longer
long time
grace
ago.
this
But how
world
are they
with
still
their
Zonai if they just
presence?
like if they disappeared or went extinct or however, you know?
All except you.
Unless
and
if they
your
live
sister,
for thousands
that
of
is.
years. Sorry, I'm talking. Over
Even
the
if
cutscene,
something were
but-
to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
This castle looks so weird. They got the central throne room, and they have like tables off to the sides, like a dining area.
King Roru,
Unless if it's like a mansion,
I believe
not
that
really a
man's
castle.
heart holds many
it's a
dark
house.
ambitions.
I mean, I guess castles
Just
are
his
houses
name.
anyways.
Even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it's... The castle almost kind of looks like a church. Kind of like how the Temple of Time looks like. Right. We're going. We gotta teleport back to the. I like the head. Wait, unless there's an easier way to get to it. There is not, because I haven't done any of the exploring of the islands. Which I kind of wish those islands, the Sky Islands, were a little bit easier to like traverse across. Because it takes so much time if I want to build a Zonai device, and it takes so much time if I want to glide there. I wish there was just like an easier way to get across to like different areas, and I wish there was like bigger islands, kind of like the Central Island, where you could actually like wander and actually explore and do some things. But I might be asking for too much. Which way am I facing? I can't see. Okay. It's... Wait, nope. It's this way. Nope. It's... this way. What I initially thought. Because, I mean, they did put a lot more in this game than Breath of the Wild. Like, there's a whole underground area, and then there's, like, a sub-underground area in the overworld, I guess you could say. Ooh, don't mind if I do. And then you have the sky area, which has that one central island, which has a bunch of stuff to explore and do. Which also has its own caves. But I wonder what those, like, you know, maybe they'll add some stuff for DLC. Because, like, those, I don't know how to activate those towers that, or they're not towers, they're like those monoliths that fall when you walk on them. I don't know if, you probably know what I mean. but like you step on them and everything shakes and it says you can't read it because it's written in ancient language. Like, I wonder if they'll do more stuff like that for the DLC. Okay, am I heading the right direction? Yes. It is. Oh. Ooh, I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's this way. I mean, like, I think I'd even be okay with if they did, like, in, like, Ocarina of Time where you load into areas, but they were open areas like this, you know? Like, instead of me just being able to walk to the Kokiri Forest, like, maybe have, like, you know, like a fallen tree you walk through, and that takes you to the Kokiri Forest, and then that whole forest is just an open area. That way they could, like, cram more stuff in there and more... What is that over there? What the... I've never noticed that before. Oh, I am... Oh. It's over here. Alright, how do I get there? Oh, I guess that's not going to be too difficult. Just trying to find which way is going to be the easiest way to get up. Honestly, I think it's probably over here with these rocks, even though I don't really want to diverge too much off the path. I just want to go in a straight line. I also like how Tulin sounds like the little whistle plant, the reed that you use in Twilight Princess. Come on, Link. Right. Which one is this? What's it look like? Oh, shooting star. Whoa! When I was on my vacation, I saw a shooting star. We were hanging out near the harbor. I'm not gonna tell you where, but and it was like a huge bright light falling from the sky, and then it just went, whew, and like kind of like went. Oh, there's a little thingy there, a little hot air balloon, but it like burned out right before it went on the backside of a mountain. It was really cool looking. It kind of made me wonder if there was like, you know, like a little, maybe like a little pebble-sized meteorite that was landed someplace out in the wilderness. Because it was a huge bright ball of light that was falling from the sky. Like, it almost makes me wonder if it was like a basketball-sized meteorite that was coming down. Like, not like it didn't land basketball sized, but it, like, you know, it was basketball sized when it entered the atmosphere and then caught fire and then like burned out.
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
I see. The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home. But Zelda, there is more on your mind than just that.
Huh?
You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But You also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda. But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia.
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had been originally appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated. And he refuses to back
almost
down
sounded
from
like
any
condescending.
challenge.
Oh, he's a hero now, isn't he? Oh,
He's very strong,
must be big and strong.
and his heart is good and true.
Zelda's like, he's real, I swear. He just goes to a different
I
school.
can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
Wait, is that the mound back there that has the hole in it? Because that's another thing they have to, like, you know, they have to talk about in the third game. Why is there that giant hole in that mountain? Like, is it a laser beam from the Calamity Ganon? Is it a laser beam from one of the Divine Beasts? Where is that mountain, anyways? Where is it? Where is it? I don't even know if I can see it from this angle. Probably can't. Alright, anyways. Onward to our next. So that was 6. We need to find 7. Don't mind me while I look at the interactive map. There, oh, there it is. In East Nakluda. Okay, it's the scimitar. Oh, great. I don't have that unlocked. Oh, great. Oh boy, we're gonna have to hoof it. Yeah, I really hope they. I said this before, but I really hope they do release a 3rd game. I just like any Zelda game that like expands on the lore. It kind of like paints the world. Because it's an interesting world. Can I? Where's over here? Sorry, really. Pay no mind to me. Uh-oh. We're facing the wrong way. You gotta face this way. Oh, before I get struck by lightning. Which one am I facing? Once again, I'm facing the wrong way. I need to... It's the worst. It looks like land. Okay. So, I need to just go this way. Of course it's raining. The worst Zelda mechanic ever. Alright, where... Well, there's the sun. Oh great, I can't even see the laying there. Okay, where's that tower at? It's gonna be right off in front of me, so if I just leap of faith... Oh look, there it is. Alright, let's try and get there. Because then I'll just shoot up into the sky. Oh wait, unless... I think there's a trick to this one. I do not want to land in the water. But I think I have enough juice to make it. Crossed. Ooh. Alright, can I make it to a ledge? This looks like a good ledge. No, Link, just stand on it. Link. 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 This way. No, Link. Stop. Okay. Whew. Made it. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this tower and see if it's got a gimmick. Whoa. Watch out, birds, I'm coming. Oh, it's a person. Ah, there's brambles. I already played this game. I have. Oh, it's raining too. I remember this. I remember this one. I had to make a stupid thing. Wait, did I just? Okay, no. Whatever. I'll come back and do it later. I had to make a like a little lean-to. I made like that Bolson construction pile there. I made like a little lean-to, and I just put a little fire down, and I like tried burning the brambles in front of the door. We'll just fly there in style. Ooh, there's a shrine. I'll have to come back here. I'll do some exploration, I think, on my own. Because I don't know if you guys enjoy watching that or whatever, but... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna miss it. I'm trying to avoid going through that town. Cause it's overrun with monsters. I think I also have to like stock up and stuff too, if I remember correctly. I gotta do some grindage, get some resources. Because if I remember correctly, I have no food. I have probably limited arrows, no money. I'm wearing the wrong clothes. Everybody's just happy to be out in the field, running. Everybody's happy to hang out. And Regent's got some big old scimitars. Doesn't get to weigh like a lot. Where'd she go? Oh. She like ran to that rock and disappeared. Wait, where is it? I think it's gonna be over here on this side of the pit. Yes, I see it. Onward, Paladin. Impa's just like, man, I haven't heard from Link in a while. She goes to where all the puddles are and just sees Link face forward. He drowned. Just head in the puddle.
All right, Zelda. We are alone as you requested. What was it you wanted to discuss with me in private?
You are far too trusting.
Oh my.
I knew it. Zelda
I'm
was the bad
surprised
guy
to
the
hear
whole
you say such a thing.
all
That is quite
whole
out of
time.
character for the Zelda I know. But then you are a puppet of Ganondorf.
She's evil.
Did you really think
Now
we
there's two
hadn't
of 'em.
realized your deceit?
Sonya put a lot of faith in Zelda catching that. Even though she was like, I don't know how my powers work. And now Sonya's just like, I trust you to catch a dagger that's flying right at my neck. No. I don't understand how she dies.
Queen Sonya!
He just punched her in the back unless he like broke her back. That's alarming. Then his face contorted. It was horrible. Oh. I didn't realize it was a short one. Link's like, whoa. Just drinks it. Well, it's still sitting there in like ball form, just like